Bears fans, welcome back to another episode of NBA Central. It's the mailbag day for the Cognac boys. We got good voicemails coming in from you all, and man, we happy to hear it. But the main topic of the day is how good can Tyrique Stevenson be for the Chicago Bears? Y'all know we're going to talk about that, plus a little bit more right out of this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central.
All right. Hey, y'all tuned in to another episode of Chicago Bears Central. What up, Unc? How you feeling, my guy?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling, man? You've been traveling all across the country and shit.
I'm tired, gang, but we here. Better, what Shay say? Better now than never, right? Shout out to Shay, man, for supporting all the channels, man. But hey, if y'all like what y'all listening to today, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. One of the first mailbag that we got to dive into is actually a text message from our guy, B Mace from Two Drinks with the Fella. Shout out to you, my guy, for sure. He goes on to say, just wanted to thank you guys again for providing this consistent content. We appreciate all of y'all. Shout out to Hayes, C-Dubb Bobby, Big Kevin, Steve-O. Quick rant and praise. First, Jalen Johnson was spending time with family. I'm cool with that. Just show up in game one ready. We don't need the seatbelt no more. Jack the whip and go for the joyride. I'm spoiled to have Peanut Tillman in my life, in my lifetime. Turnovers win games, legit facts. No excuses. Secondly, I want to say I'm so excited about Tyrique Stevenson, kid. He built for this position, and his attitude is what reminds me of the greats. They took calculated risks, and it paid off. He gonna be all rookie, everything. Good hit, pause. But he said, nah, peace out, bros. So the question is what we posing today before we move on to the other ones. Some of the stuff that's coming out of, the early OTAs is a lot of praise for Tyrique Stevenson. How good do you think this guy will be for the Chicago Bears?
Oh, man, when I get to talking about, I know I got my favorite players, and when I get to talk about my favorite players, it's an instant smile. Pause. But look, Tyrique Stevenson, let me just go ahead and say this take right here. He would be the best cornerback as a rookie for the Chicago Bears this season. He has all the measurables. He has all the eternal. He has the heart, the drive. He wants to be the best. You listen to this guy talk. He talks like a superstar. If you ever heard Stevenson talk, he talked like a superstar. You hear already that they put Gordon. Who knows? That could have probably
they put Gordon at the nickel.
Yeah, at the nickel. It could have probably been the plan from last season, but it ain't no doubt about it now. Stevenson is going to be a star for the Chicago Bears for the foreseeable future. Mark my word.
Bro, I'm with you on that. Me personally, I think we're going to have to. I don't know if he comes out and have a season, say like a Sauce Gardner, to where you knew instantly he was the best corner for the New York Jets. But I do know that I do know, and I do believe that Tyrique Stevenson will be a key cornerstone for moving forward for the Chicago Bears. I just say he got to put it on wax. That's the only thing that's missing. Put it on wax. I think it's going to be early in the season. Some teams going to target him like they do any other rookie. But I think that he got the resolve and the message to move forward and, solidify his spot as one of, a solid corner for the Chicago Bears. I don't know if that's going to translate to a Hall of Fame career to where we put him up there in the echelon of Charles Peanut Tillman. I don't know yet, but if we see it on wax, but I do want to point out this. Remember last season, who was buzzing in OTA? Braxton Jones. Who's buzzing right now in OTA? Tyrique Stevenson, along with some of the other signers. But as a rookie, Tyrique Stevenson is buzzing in OTAs. So I'm saying, if he can come out and he can do what we believe he can do, I don't see why he can't be the best cornerback in the Chicago Bears uniform. But he still got to put it on wax for me, bro.
Yeah, and I agree upon that. My nephew, he's a military man. He want to see the results first. But I'm predicting it. Stevenson gonna be the best cornerback on this team, bro.
I'm with you.
I'm just telling you.
I'm with
Okay.
you. And B Mace also talked about Jalen Johnson. Hey, respect to Jalen Johnson. He didn't
Yeah.
have to clear it up, but he came in and said, hey, I was spending time with my child. I respect that. I'm a father myself. I respect that. Now let's get to work. You say you're gonna be back for show this week. Let's get busy, bro. Let's get
I,
busy. Let's do the thing.
and I carry those sentiments with you, but it is an account of sacrifice. I'm sure there's a lot of people on that squad that is sacrificing as well. And I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I feel you. I understand that for sure. Cause I definitely think that I think you definitely have to sacrifice a little bit, but it is voluntary. We do want to mention that. So
Yeah.
we just gonna continue to rock with that and keep it pushing. Let's see it on the field, Jalen Johnson. Go earn yourself a second contract. We're not rooting against you. We just want to see the
No, no way. I just want to see revolts. Everybody say you. I think you got skills as well. Like my nephew say, put it on wax. That's it.
oh,
Let me see.
bro. For real. But hey, after the text message from B Mace, shout out to y'all, man. And hey, B Mace, him and Mr. On My Grind, they got a good podcast over there with two fellas and what the hell?
Two
Two
joints.
drinks with the fellas. Bro. And the joint. Don't forget the joint for them. They do their thing over there. They
Oh,
good
bro.
people, and we rock with them. So check them out. But hey, we move on to another voicemail, man. Just real quick action. This is the first voicemail that we're gonna play today, and this one's from Tonio. Here it is.
Hey, Tonio calling in. Quick question. Just thinking about it out of nowhere. We have 2 first-round picks. At what point, hypothetically, what would you trade one of those first-round picks for if we were, let's say, we were on the upswing? What player would you trade one of those first-round picks for, knowing that one of those picks were either if Bears are doing good or if the Panthers are doing good, get it out of the way now, just so that I'm referencing into mid-season, obviously, but would you rather trade? Like, what's that one player to say, hey, let's go get him, throw out the first-round pick, give maybe a third and a fourth back, something like that. Because we all talk about, oh, let's double down with the pick, but what if there's a player that's worth that first-round pick, and you say, hey, let's grab him now and, see how that works out for the team. And that's pretty much my thought. I don't have a player in mind that says, oh, he's a first-round pick, he's going to be worth the swing. But if I was to probably pick one, I would probably say maybe one of the what's his name? Either maybe Quinn Williams, just because he's still a young guy. Still go ahead and get the money to pay him, and then if for some odd reason that Tennessee was willing to part with that pick, part with the player, Jeffrey Simmons. I mean, we already got 3 ex-Titans on the team now, and it seems to be he'd be a plug and play guy. We can still make money off of not money, get some good trade compensation off of one of the 2 defensive tackles if for whatever reason that they don't pan out, and let Jeffrey come in and be that guy mentor for those rookies. And let me know what you think. Straight down.
For sure. Well, thank you, Tonio, for sending that in. At what cost would you trade that first round pick, bro? What would be out there? I know I got something in mind, but I want to hear you first.
Well, instantly when I hear that and the first round picks, oh man, they are so precious. But if it was to go down, it'll probably be somebody on the edge. That'll be the first thing that comes to my head. We need somebody to attack the quarterback. I don't think we lacking, but I think we what will I say? I don't think we lacking, but we do need to get better at that position, I think. So that'll be the first thing to come in mind. And secondly, it'll be a stable offensive lineman just to solidify it. There'll be no more questions asked. I still think it is good, but with one more just solidified it, Pro Bowl type lineman on the offensive line, no more questions.
For sure. I'm with you on that. Antonio, he mentioned some players that came to my mind too. And I say the only reason if I look at it like this, if you feel like one player can take you over and boost you up X amount of wins in the regular season, give you an extra win or give you a win in the playoffs, that's when you pull the trigger. Like if you look at the Miami Dolphins, what they did last season, they traded a first round pick for Bradley Chubb, or they traded a first round pick for Tyreek Hill. Those are the moves you trade first round picks for, guys that you know will produce. So, Tonio, when you mentioned Quinnen Williams, absolutely. Jeffrey Simmons, absolutely. But I want to throw out this, let's just say Chase Young with the Commanders right now is not making, let's say we got injury concerns, all that. Let's say he comes out in this season and he's rocking. He rocking and rolling, doing his thing. He healthy. He balling out. And the Commanders like, hey, this guy right here, he's available. At that point, a young guy, I believe 25, 26 years old, former number 1 overall pick. At that point, if you the Chicago Bears, do you consider one of those first round picks for Chase Young?
Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna have to say yeah. If he come in and he be that defensive rookie of the year, I'm sure he was, right?
Yeah.
When he defensive rookie of the year, first overall pick, I would say yeah, that'll be worse. He's still relatively young. I think that'll be a good trade-off right there.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it, especially like let's just because I'm a believer that most of the pressure in the interior should be solidified, so the edge should open up a little bit for Travis Gibson, for Dominique Robinson, and things like that. But if the edge let's just say the edge somehow still is not up to par, then you still have to consider that. I know it's a tough thing. I know it's a tough challenge. We're pulling in, guys from other teams and giving up that type of capital. But it's something that you will have to have a discussion about for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And man, we've been talking about Chase for a long time, man. Chase Young.
A long time.
It feel like he belongs in this team. We'll see what happens in the future. I got a good insight. We'll see what happens in the future.
For real. And just to close out before we move on to the next one, I just say, bro, the player has to be a legit superstar, bro. Yeah, I don't believe you give up first round picks for question marks. And right now, if we keeping it a buck, there are question marks with Chase Young. If we keeping it a buck, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that they need a cornerback, but in that realm for giving up first round picks, you need something legit. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Ramsey, Bradley Chubb, Quinnen Williams, players like that. That's what you need to give up first round draft capital for, because you can't give them up for a bunch of question marks. That's just, that'll be crazy to me. But hey, the staff, they know what they're doing. They providing a lot of hype to the Chicago Bears right now. I ain't gonna lie.
They are. Yeah. It's real exciting, man. Only less than a month away. Let's go,
man.
Well, probably a month and a half.
Let's get it. Over, I think. Yeah. So it's going down. But hey, thank you, Tonio, for supporting the channel, man. It's always a pleasure, bro. But hey, this next voicemail coming in is from somebody unknown. You didn't mention yourself, my brother. So I do want to give you, I do want to give you love, but you ain't mention your name. But we still gonna go ahead and show you the love and play that. And then once you hear it on the episode, just go ahead and comment below who we missed out, so we can give you your praise appropriately, man. So here's the voicemail from this guy right here. I think he made a great point. Here it is.
Hey, what's going on, man? Shout out to you, Bobby, and C-Dubb, man. Hey, I ain't even worried about, all these hating ass supporters, all these the media, they hating on us. Because Justin Fields, he ain't talking. I can tell he's a man of action. So, all that being said, like, you got haters like Chris Sims who shouldn't be even discussing, talking, criticizing nobody when his career wasn't shit.
Yeah.
So, with that, man, the Bears defense gonna be straight. We add another pass rusher, man, and we're gonna be all right. Fields gonna be okay. We got the line for him, and we got the weapons though. But the Bears, I get them 11-6 though. So let me know what you think, man. Bear down.
All right, So our guy, he said, forget the haters. They can keep hating. Chris Sims, he can keep hating. He going with a record of 11-6. So what you got to say about the haters, and what you got to say about his record prediction?
The haters, it's gonna be haters in all facets of life. All you have to do is continue doing what you do and do it in the best of your ability. The Bears will have all these haters on they, you know what I'm saying? This a family, you know what I'm saying, channel. You don't want to say that word, but they're gonna be all on the tip. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. So just wait. And with the record, you right in line with me. I think I predicted 11 wins. You looking at my paper, my guy? Stop cheating.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, but hey, man, it's just come with the territory, man. You got some people that's now trying to get ahead of, I guess, for lack of a better term, ahead of the ball. We just gonna say that for like analysts like Dan Orlovsky, who's saying that Justin Fields will be in the MVP conversation, and you got some people that's like Chris Sams, who's like, I don't believe it at all. I don't believe it at all. You know what I'm saying? So, like we seen the stuff. And my thing is, I'm just ready to put it all on wax, man. We know what we building. We know that we're gonna be a young team, a young, energized team. You know what I'm saying? With experience a little bit here and there. Definitely need a little bit more. Is it going to be pretty early on? No, but I do believe that the Chicago Bears will hit their stride and definitely be in contention for a playoff spot. So we just going to continue to do what we do over here on Chicago Bears Central and supporting the team, supporting the squad. And the haters going to hate, just like Unc said. It's going to be, hey, what Cat Williams say? If you're looking for somebody to hate on, feel free to hate on me. Why? Because that tell me that I'm doing something. So let's go. Bear down, baby. Let's go.
Nephew. Oh, bro.
Facts.
Oh, bro. This is gonna be real funny. But just mark my word when it all comes back around. Oh man, look at these guys. Oh man, how are you gonna be? Shut up. We don't want to hear that, bro.
Facts. And that's just how it's gonna go down, bro. It was kind of like the same thing in 2018. Nobody really, they was like, okay, the Bears. And then we made the playoffs. Obviously, it didn't end the best, but it was some people was like, the Bears can make the Super Bowl now with Mitch Trubisky. I got Justin Fields over Mitch Trubisky. I got Justin Fields over Mitch Trubisky. So, like I said, we just want to see it put on wax. And once the Bears get on the right track, we just gonna be like, we told y'all. It's busting.
Hey, man. Ain't no room, Joe. You wasn't in the gym shooting with us at 12 o'clock at night, bro. Yo, don't try to come in and try to play with us now, Joe. Try to be on our side now, bro.
Because it's being said that Justin Fields, he first one that last one to leave during OTAs.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
That's all I've been hearing was great stuff from Justin Fields. How about him donating $10,000 to the Special Olympics earlier today? This kid is a leader of the highest order. So he can't. When leaders like that, you can't expect them to fail. They only know to succeed. So watch what he does.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. But hey, this right here. Now we're gonna move on to a text message from King Booker. From Booker World. Y'all already know. He said, Bobby and C-Dubb, this book, aka King Booker World. What do y'all think of the overall movements of the Chicago Bears organization as a whole? It seems they are finally letting the football folks do their job and the business folks stay in their lane. It just feels different. Peace to y'all, nephew. Chicago up, bear down. I love that saying by King Booker. Hey, what you think about his text message, though?
He is absolutely right. You can definitely tell the difference between years prior for the longest. You know what I'm saying? It finally, like we got a guy with football ideas to build this team. Ryan Poles is really getting put together. He has a culture he want to set. He's getting the right people into position with talent. That's important too. Now it's not just you're gonna be a good guy. You're gonna be talented and a good guy. You can do both. Yeah. And I just like the way it's going. The team is going in the right direction. But as my nephew says, put it on wax.
You already know. That's what it really come down to, man. Just putting it on wax, showing these people what it really is. Because we can be with all the hype during OTAs, training camp, mini camp, preseason. But we need wins, bro. But I will say this. I will say this. For a long time, it seemed like the Chicago Bears were far behind. Now it seems like we are with modern times. And I'm going to put it like this real quick. I believe we are in modern time because it's a passing NFL now. What did Ryan Poles do? He went out there, got him a secondary to help slow down some of these passing offenses. Yes. Then this season, he came in. Now he building out the trenches. And then he giving the Chicago Bears offense an influx of offensive talent. You got two receiving tight ends that are solid. You got 3 wide receivers that are legit. You know what I'm saying? And then you still got a talented running back field, and you still got other players behind those top 3 wide receivers and the starting running back that can help produce in the offense. So he's following the times of NFL football right now. So the moves right now, but they looking real good to me. But we just got to put it on wax. I can't say it enough.
Yeah, and that was a great point, nephew. And it always felt in recent years past, that the Bears wasn't just a modern team. We was always overachieving, underdogs, fighting. Oh, Bears got a great defense, great middle linebackers. Yep. That's all they had. You know what I'm saying? But now this is different. You got some stars everywhere on the field. You got some stars on the offense, DJ Moore, Justin Fields, maybe some budding stars in the running back position. I ain't gonna say their name. I ain't gonna jip them right now. And then you look on the defense, it's pretty much, it's not the same traditional Bears defense where you just, even though we did get ranked 2 linebackers in the top 10 in Pro Football Focus. I don't know what that means, but I thank you for the acknowledgement. It's just different. It's a different field, and it's built for the modern football. Now let's see if this team can get out and compete. That's all we want, is get out and get us some wins.
And that's what I love about Matt Eberflus. He always say, hey, we gonna give you, we looking at people, but you got to come in here and compete.
Yeah.
You got to compete. So that's the biggest thing for me. And he ain't afraid to start rookies. He putting the best talent out there.
The best player.
We don't care who your name is. We don't care what your name is. You got to come out here and compete and be the best player available.
It don't matter if your name Jalen Johnson, bro. It don't matter.
He had to throw that in there, ignorant. But hey, we move on to the last voicemail of the day. This voicemail is from my country cousin in the A. Well, my country cousin and Aunt Nephew is busting. Y'all know what it is. This from Marcellus from the A. Here it is.
What it do? Your country cousin from the A checking in, Marcellus. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna make the show because I'm calling a little late, but I ain't got much to say this week. I don't want to keep getting cut off. I was a little nervous about Jalen missing OTAs. You know, they voluntary, I know. Just that we need that secondary on punt. You feel me? We need that secondary all the way right. But I ain't worried no more. I feel like he out there with his family doing his thing, so I ain't worried about he's gonna be there next week. Other than that, I got a question for y'all. Y'all say y'all the cognac boys. So what we sipping on? Because, I'm a Douce man myself, but cognac is cognac in my book. You feel me? Anyway, I fuck with y'all. Keep doing y'all thing. Bear down.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
So shout out to Marcellus. He said he was a little concerned about Jalen Johnson, but he good to go now. He coming back. And he just said, hey, he ain't got much to say, but he's a Douce man himself. We the cognac boys. Unc, what you drinking on tonight?
What I'm drinking on tonight. I'm a cognac boy. I like all my yak. But my go-to is that 1742. I'm sorry. We got to go with 1738. What did I say, 1742? I'm thinking about some history.
1942.
I'm thinking about some history. 1738. My fault, bro. I can't mess that up, and that's my name. But I'm thinking of 1738. Remy. That's my favorite go-to. But it don't matter to me. It could be Douce. It could be Hennessy. It could be anything. Anything you want.
So you finna be out here, Pastor Cavassier. You gonna tell him, brother? Everybody's saying that, Pastor Cavassier. You funny.
But can I say something about Jalen Johnson though? Look, bro, because he said something about Jalen Johnson. Let me take my glasses off. Bro. I understand it's your family. It's about sacrifice, bro. I can't judge him about staying with his family, bro. But bro, if you looked at the landscape of the teammates that you were on in the prior years, and how many of them still here? Khalil Mack is gone. Roquan Smith is gone. What's the guy on the line? Went to the Eagles. He didn't get no tick.
Robert Quinn.
Robert Quinn's gone. I think Eddie Jackson stays. He's still one of the best safeties in the NFL. Dude, you on the chopping line, man. I'm pulling for you, bro. I understand that. What, do he have, a newborn baby or something? I don't know. I don't know what
I
it
don't
is.
know. I
That's
don't
his
know. He
business.
just
You know
saying
what
he
I'm
was
saying?
with his daughter. Yeah.
He with his daughter, man. Woo, you got to come out there and perform. That's it. Go perform.
For sure. Me, I got some 1738 myself. Just picked it up before I came in and dropped the episode. So we good to go. Marcellus, we good, cuzzo. It's bussing. We good, country cut, old country boy. I know that's what y'all say in the A. I know that's what y'all say in the A, bro. Old country boy.
Old country boy.
Oh, the real. So, but hey, I'm with you, bro. But hey, that's it from us today, man. Unc, you got any final thoughts?
Oh, no, man. We getting closer to game time, man. Preseason coming up fast. Y'all stay in tune. We're going to continue to rock it out. Bear down. And don't forget FGB always.
You already know. But hey, shout out to everybody here who contributed to this mailbag episode. Love reading y'all text messages and going and reacting to y'all voicemails. This show is really for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We love doing it. We love talking about the Bears, but we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. Want to give a special shout out to my team. Y'all already know who y'all are, and we just gonna keep it rocking and rolling. So if y'all want to send any questions, comments, concerns, hit us all up collectively at shybearcentral@gmail.com. If you want to follow us on social media, that's Chicago Bears Central on all social media platforms. If you want to leave us a voicemail to be a part of an episode like this, either on Friday with Hayes or Saturday with the Cognac Boys, send them in. 773-242-9336. It's another episode of Chicago Bears Central with Bobby and C-Dubb, the Cognac Boys. We gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Bro, I need punishment for saying 1742. I'm gonna punish myself with another cup.
Catch y'all on the next one.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.